Your car is cool. Can I have a ride, baby? Hop inside. V-Tech, baby. B18 C5. V-Tech, baby. Yeah, we doing it.
Welcome back to Grassland Garage. We're going to be continuing on with Project Integra today. It's a nicer day outside, a lot better than it was last time we were out here. So today it's just going to be finishing up the preparation for paint. Fortunately enough, my buddy is going to end up spraying the engine bay for me in his booth at his work. So the Integra is going to have a professionally done paint job for the engine bay, which is a bonus. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to end up getting the wheel wells and, you know, under fender area right off the bat. I'm gonna have to talk to him, see if he's down with that. But if he is, we should have all of this getting painted Saturday this week, so long as I finish up the preparation this week, or it's gonna end up having to be next weekend. But the one thing that we're gonna have to do when we get it out to his shop is I have to remove the front subframe, get all this stuff out of the way, so that way we can get the underside here properly. I'll probably end up temporarily bolting the subframe back on, but I might clean that up and then paint that myself. So some spots that we still missed, a little bit rough here, you know, stuff like this. It's all the old paint that's in there. I just want to get it all flat. I'm gonna end up sanding down a little bit of it, try to get it relatively smooth. But this is not going to be a show, you know, quality paint job for this engine bay. I just want it to look good, be protected from heat, be protected from, you know, oils and greases, and just kind of look like a nice, you know, paint job. So with that said, I'm going to get to grinding. So I just finished kind of prepping up the front end here, getting a lot of the oxidation off the JDM core support that we welded on. That was already in there, probably came on the boat that way. Did find this little surprise here at the shock tower. My buddy and I are going to weld that up when we take it over to his shop to do some paint. And my father is now assisting me with the priming because I am not that great with a spray can. But we were just joking about how you can't really mess up primer. So with that said, we're going to get going on getting the rest of this primed up, and hopefully on Saturday we'll take the car down to Naperville and get it sprayed. Ended up getting the primer laid down. Ended up getting the whole front core support covered. Touched up a little spots that we ended up, you know, missing with some sanding because we had rain coming in. I wouldn't mind trying to get all this seam sealer in the back out of here, but I'm not too worried about that too much. I didn't end up getting the fender areas yet. I'm gonna end up probably doing that in the next couple days. So that's where we stand with the Integra. I think I'm going to save this area down here for when I take it to my buddy's shop. We're going to have to pull the whole subframe out of the way so that way we can get that whole lower portion, the lower apron. But that's it. We're going to push this car back in and call it a day.